Well, hello everybody. I'm back, and as you can see, I'm in the bonus quiz for 3.3, our first section, totally devoted to word problems. From here on out, every chapter is going to have a section devoted to word problems. Now, in chapter 3, we're dealing with system of equations, and so we're learning to think in two variables, which in many ways is easier than thinking in one variable. There's less constraints. There's more freedom. Now, also, most of these problems are contrived, and I created a video. Here it is over here. This video is about finding the simple sum. That's the idea I came across that literally opens these things up like a blooming flower. I'm going to solve that this way because it's just in the groove of that type of thinking. This first sentence here is a simple sum. The sum of two numbers is 36. And let's keep reading. The first number is 1/5 of the second number. What are the numbers? So the second sentence is going to be another equation, but I wanted to show you that they are referencing the numbers as first and second. And so I went ahead and made these declarations. Let f be the first, let s be the second. Is this totally necessary? No, it's not, but it helps keep your thinking straight, especially instead of using x and y, you use f for first and s for second and so forth. The sum of these two numbers is 36, and so that gives me my first equation in this system of equations. The sum of two numbers is 36, and we're halfway home. The second sentence will give us our second equation. It says the first number is 1/5 of the second number. 1/5 of. Whenever you have fractions or percents and you see the word of, 99% of the time it means multiplication. 1/5 of the second number. And so there is a system of equations. This system is tailor-made for solving by substitution. In other words, I can take what f is equal to right here and walk it upstairs and insert it for f. And then I'm going to have a single equation and one unknown. In other words, I'm going to be in section 1.3 where we solve the equations in one unknown that look just like this. Notice I have subbed in right here. This was my f and what f is equal to. And so I have 1/5 s plus 5/5 s is equal to 36. And that will give me a 6/5 s is equal to 36. And we're almost done. S is being divided by 5, so I'll multiply by 5. S is being multiplied by 6, so I'm going to divide by 6. In other words, I multiply both sides by the reciprocal. The 5's cancel, the 6's cancel. I have s is equal to 36 times 5 divided by 6. But of course 36 is really 6 times 6. And of course I have a multiplication of 5 all over 6. And I have all multiplication so I can cancel. And I get 6 times 5 or 30. And so we still need to find out what the first is. And so I could use either one of these equations. This is easier, I think. If I just simply overwrite here, s is 30, what does f have to be? And I think you agree with me, it has to be 6. So f is equal to 6. And notice the sum of the two numbers is in fact 36. And 6 is in fact 1/5 of 30. And so here is our answer right here. The smaller is going to be 6, and the larger is going to be 30. The smaller one we said was 6, and the larger one we said was 30, and we'll do a submit, and as you can see, we're good to go.